Not gonna lie guys, I'm a little bit burnt out. But that's not gonna stop me. This week was also just as eventful. Hi, this is John, and this is week 139 of Doctrine's Devlog. It's very early in the morning, so my voice tends to be a little bit weirder in the morning. But anyhow, Monday I started working on the Kickstarter. So this is how I do when I have to handle a lot of things. There are 4 videos in total for the Kickstarter video. Each of them are very short. The 2 skits in the beginning are about like a minute to 2 minutes each, and 2 videos where it's 1v1 gameplay and 4-player gameplay. So since there's a lot for me to start, I tend to just start something as small as possible and end up doing a lot more. I sifted through all the videos. Like I said, there's like 150 gigabytes of video, and the audio, I have to match them to see which one's usable and which one's not, which one I'm going to use as b-roll and all stuff. So I did all that Monday. But I would say the most fun thing I did on Monday was I worked on Henry Zeller and Brendan, 2 of the cards that have been Buado for a while now, but now they're finally in the game. And these guys act more like a loot box opener. So these broken hearts that you can get from the ancient stone relic, you'll be able to bring it to 2 of these guys. One actually resides in Wharf City and in the bookstore. That's Henry Zeller. You can bring it to him, he'll open it up and give you some goodies, and maybe one of the rare edges, which is the Aurelian Inquisition. Yeah, that one's my favorite. And also, if in the dungeon, when you're opening up ancient stone relics, it's also possible to open a portal to see Brendan. And this one seems easy, but it was actually a little bit hard for me to figure out how to create a portal within the dungeon system that Dhruv already set up. But it ended up working, and I'm very proud of it. So you can talk to Brendan, he'll give you some boosts and hopefully make your dungeon run a little bit smoother. But that's generally the big thing about Monday. Tuesday, I worked on more of the video editing. I finished all the basic editing, so I cut out a lot of stuff. The 27-minute video was cut down to about 17 minutes, which is pretty good. And editing the video was really fun, because this one's actually slightly easier. Unfortunately, one of the audio that we collected had a lot of static, so I couldn't use that. So I had to find a lot of very creative ways to make the audio, hearable. I don't know if that's the right word, but that's just what I'm going for. And for Brave Eduardo, I actually worked on the bot ground burn attack. So all the AS I've been throwing at this Steam mech has been decimated because of the ground attack. So I changed it up, I made it a little bit weaker, and I think it was a good idea because now it's a little bit more fun. You have to dodge the boss attacks, and I think that's a good idea. Wednesday, I worked on more of the video. This time I added in all the b-rolls. It does make the game, the video, more interesting to watch because it's not just stuck at the static position of watching people play cards. And when they're thinking and all that stuff, nothing much happens. So good thing we had a lot of b-roll footages to put into the video. That day, I also worked on the Shade Edge, which is a really cool ability where once you equip it, if you destroy and defeat an enemy, you'll spawn a Shadow Eduardo that'll help you fight for like 6 seconds or so, and he'll disappear after. So that was really cool. I was trying to mimic it. I was trying to mimic this one ability that's in Last Epoch, this ARPG. Super fun, where when you beat an enemy, you'll actually spawn a shadow that'll copy your moves for a little bit. I can't really do that, but the most I could do is spawn Shadow Eduardo, so that's kind of cool. Thursday, I didn't work that much actually. So after Wednesday, I kind of started feeling burnt out because the video editing is very far from what I used to do. So I think I need a little bit of time to adjust to that. But Thursday, I did go through all the cards that will appear in the video. So I made them rounded corner, and it looks a lot better, of course. And so I did all that, and then I worked on the cannon spits. So my problem with the cannon spits was when it's attacking, it seems like it's doing the same way as a normal steampunk spits. So I made the cannon spits one of these, I can't use this word on YouTube, one of these self-deleting explosion spawner. So when you see him, you want to rush to him, start whacking him before he causes his big explosion that guaranteed does 999 damage to everybody, including enemies as well. So it's something people can play around with. It's actually taking a page from Alan's suggestion where he's like, oh, environmental decisions, environmental damage and all that stuff. So I'm trying to do a little bit similar to that, but not exactly. Now Friday, I worked on none of the video. I was pretty tired, which was yesterday. I just worked on the ultimate attack. It's a shorter video. because I had to go out later anyways. One of the problems with the scythe abilities, so not the edge ability. Edge are things that you can equip. You can equip the 3. You can equip only one scythe. So Eduardo can change up his scythe. The scythe abilities are very, very strong, but they cost a lot of stamina. I didn't actually like that as much. I want stamina used a lot, but more that I don't want people to be able to spam it. So dangerous thing is later on in the game you're gonna have a lot of stamina, and I don't want people to keep on being able to spam it. So I made it so Eduardo actually does an animation when he activates this ability. And this sounds easy, but it's without any programming at all. So I had to think of ways to use this thing that Dhruv made called DJ Run Sequence, and it actually worked. So now Eduardo plays an animation when he uses his ultimate attack. Looks super cool, and it stops people from spamming it. I might increase the damage a little bit so it doesn't reduce your DPS overall. But yeah, in general, I made a video every single day to post on Instagram, except Saturday when it's Screenshot Saturday. So I'm still thinking how I'm gonna balance it. But Eduardo is moving very slowly, but it's moving, and dungeons are becoming more and more fun. I have a couple ideas I'll probably do next week. The Kickstarter videos. And yeah, we have to finish everything by August, so I'm happy that the first week something has already happened. I'm almost done with Kickstarter video number 3. 4 will be a little bit more painful to do, but 1 and 2 should be okay. Mainly the problem will be the audio and more creative decisions. So things are moving. I'm really happy, and thank you all for leaving a comment last week on our video. That made me very, very happy. Glad to know where you guys stand on a lot of things, and I like to see how the Kickstarter videos getting some love. But yeah, so that's generally all for this week, and I'm talking to Jason. We're setting up some things that I do want Jason to stream regularly on the Thursday. So hopefully that will come this week, and I'll make something that will make it easier for him as well. But look forward to next week's video, and I'll see you guys next week on Dreams Devlog.
It's not often that someone comes along who is a true fan and listens to the end. You are both. You shall find us here